She's understanding, she's caring, she's loving, she's nurturing. She is a feminine. She's a true woman. And it's like, I have been through so many pseudo relationships where it was all surface level, where it was all just, either sex. I've literally had a woman look me in my eyes, say, I love your dick, I just don't love you. I've had those situations.
Hello, beautiful people and fellow winers and wine lovers. Welcome back to another episode of A Little Something, the number 2. Wine About with your hostesses, Siobhan Camille. Hello, everyone.
And Ty Michelle. La, la, la.
Where sips get real and we wine while we whine about life, relationships, culture, and so much more. So grab a glass of your favorite red, white, rosé, Pinot de Agua, and join us on the couch here for this here third Wednesday, Wine with the Guys. We got our boy Trey Proper back with us, and we are going to discuss what makes a good man and what makes a good woman right here, if you will. Yeah, don't drink and drive. That's my PSA for the year. I'm only gonna say that once, y'all. So I hope you caught.
Like, oh, that was a different jump. Okay. Hey. You heard. She said don't drink and drive. Just in case you didn't, I'm gonna repeat it because I don't think that's something you just kind of like graze over. And it was kind of like a drive. And by the way, don't drink and drive. But anyway, my car, right? But yes, please be safe out here in these 2024 streets that are just as ghetto as 2023.
Facts. Big facts.
Just as ghetto. For those who are new, welcome. For those who are returning, what's up? We are back for this wonderful year of 2024. And we're going to continue on with this episode. So we're going to jump right into, y'all know what it is, the Poppin' Grapes experience, where we talk about the wines we will be sipping on this week. In the month of February, we have decided to celebrate love. For all of you who know, this is my second holiday. Or, well, technically my first holiday of the year. Because my birthday is the second and the last holiday of the year for me. Those are the only two I care about. So, y'all, here we are, the week before Valentine's Day.
Well, Valentine's Day will be over by this point, y'all. But
hell, whatever. Y'all know how scheduled.
It was last week. It was last Wednesday. It was on a Wednesday too. Look at that.
Yep, middle of the week. Can't do nothing.
Oh.
And then my birthday is 2 days later, so yeah.
Yeah. And happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
We gotta talk about that too. Oh, we recording next week. No. Oh, okay. I was. Yeah, I'll be looking at this. I look at the schedule, but I'll be looking at the schedule. But anyway, back to the Poppin' Grapes experience. I know I'm good for the good. So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna do better this. I'm gonna do better. Bring it back. I was gonna say this year, but I'm not about to put myself on that time restraint. That's a lie. But I'm gonna do better. So with that, Sissy, what you drinking? I don't think this is Poppin' Grapes for you. I think that's Menage.
It is a Menage a Trois, but this is midnight. I don't think we had midnight.
We had, well, considering the husband bought a lot, like he went through,
didn't check. So
he went through a Menage a Trois, like, ooh, they got a new one, like phase, and I was like, we ain't had this one. Like, it got to a point where I was like, we ain't had this one already. I thought we had this one. I don't know what we had, and our list is too extensive for me to legit go back.
I'm about to look it up, so I'll let y'all know if this.
Because I'm curious. I'm sitting here like, what do y'all drink? Y'all drinking threesomes? What's going on? What is that?
That's the name of the brand.
That's the name of the brand, sir.
It tastes like a daggone threesome, like with a name like that. I'm just saying.
I don't know what. I don't think I want to know what a threesome tastes.
I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm just gonna.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm not knowing.
We have not had midnight.
Okay.
I didn't think so. Because I think I checked.
Look, that's one, two, Menage, they be coming out with stuff, okay?
They have a lot. So this is Midnight by Menage a Trois. It is a popping grapes. It is new. We have tried a whole lot of the other Menages, Croises, but not this one. So
is that something that's so I'm just the all right, newbie here. Not really a newbie, but I don't know much. Is that Nicki Minaj? Is that her stuff?
No, hers is
Nyx. It's NY something X, something like that. And it's glittery and
mix.
hers.
I think it's Mix or Nyx.
Mix, yeah, that's what it is.
It's glittery.
Yeah, so hers is more of something that you like, you mix it with something and it has like a shimmer to it. Like it's real girly.
It's Moscato. It's very Moscato, I believe, as I recall.
It gives decoration cocktail.
We haven't had it on the show, but
on the show, yeah, I'm about to say I've had it.
I haven't had it on.
I ain't drinking nothing with glitter in it. I know it's edible. I get that, but nah. Yeah, like in the toilet and shit shining back at me.
I didn't even know when I had it. I didn't know it was hers. I saw it because whatever they had it in, it was spinning, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty," and it was pink. Clearly, I was younger. They got me with the pink. Okay.
Shiny thing.
Yes. Y'all know that's who I was for a long time. If it's shiny and it had rhinestones, I wanted it. So clearly glitter was right behind it. Yes. Ooh, shimmer. And it's twirling. I don't know how they kept it twirling, but it's twirling. So, and ooh, visual, you got me. I tasted it. It was all right. I left it there. I didn't like it enough to buy it. So some maturity in there, but it visually it did get me though at first sight. So
all right, so the one you trying now, what's that?
Olney.
Yep.
Oni? Like
Olney, Olney.
Oh,
okay. That's a Japanese demon, like Oni. Like, wait a minute.
No, like Olney, Maryland. It's a Maryland. And this is a wine. They do have a winery there. Last week I had Sweet Nothings, keeping in line with our Valentine's heart themed February. This time I made you blush. I should have put some blush on so when I say that, but this says it's a premium blush table wine. And every time I say that, yes, I'm going to do that because I'm extra. I am going to sip this one. I did not sip the last one. Oh, shut up. While we jump right into this wonderful topic, I don't know. The last time we had Mr. Proper on the show, I feel like he was either just starting to date his love.
That was about a year ago. I think I was about a couple of months in.
Just starting to date his boo. Hey there. So he's off the market. So don't be in the comments trying it. Okay, he's off the market. It'll make me fight. Okay, off the market, but still in the single round-esque. And I say esque because he's in a relationship. Don't add me, okay?
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Oh, please don't. On the right
I'm happy for once in my lifetime. I'm good. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. That's right. Leave me alone. I will be out. Don't make me turn into great auntie now, okay? I come for that. All right. I will come for you. Okay. So what I was saying was he has some great insight on what a good man would be and what, from his perspective, a good woman would be. Granted, we don't all share the same opinion about everybody, but I think we generally want the same thing.
Yeah.
I would like to think so. Again, this world of 2024 is not right.
So you're asking me what I think a good man is, a
Yes,
good woman is?
that was
Okay.
my point.
Okay. So in my opinion, start from what I think a good man should be is somebody, and honestly, it's a lot of things that 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 correlate between the sexes. Doesn't matter what you are. You should be a good communicator. You should be an effective uh, decision maker when it comes to things that you both have to come to a decision about. You should be capable of showing your emotional side and sharing it with that person, because you like I watched a tidbit of the Monique interview. You gotta pillow talk with somebody and be able to have those open and honest conversations where you open up to somebody and let them know how you really feel. And that falls under communication. So you should be communicative, you should be understanding, you should be loyal above all things, and open. You should just be open. So that for me, to me, that's what constitutes a good person in general, not just relationships. Like, show me that you're worthy of me opening up to you, and vice versa. I'll do the same for you.
Y'all heard the level up and the communicative, like, ooh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask you too, because y'all know our sister here is out here and these single here dating streets. Okay. So, Sissy, I'm gonna pose the same question to you. I know this one with the guys, but I'm gonna pose the same question to you because I'm married. So I'm gonna stay in my married lane. That's what I'm gonna do.
So I guess this just became the Siobhan Camille and Trey Proper interview by Ty and Michelle.
Let's do it. We can handle it.
All right. I agree. I agree with Trey on what makes a good person, right? And I would hope that those traits carry into your relationship. Now, I will say, I think first and foremost, let's talk about the women for a second. I consider myself a good woman because I'm a woman. So I'm not gonna call out the men first. I'm gonna talk about my own gender. I would consider myself a good woman. Complicated in some ways, but good overall. You know,
I don't consider myself a good woman.
This is what's funny though. But this is real deal. This is why
I say horrible.
This is why I say that. I've had guys that have been friends of mine, that have been exes of mine, that have been guys that I've just talked to, and they leave, they come back. And I had a guy I've been friends with for like a year, I guess now. He left, came back. We were talking, and I asked him like, because online dating is trash, y'all sucks. But I'm here. This is what I am because I'm an introvert. I work from home. I don't like talking to people. People don't approach in the street. So
she out in the internet streets, in the algorithm.
So I asked him.
You might get punched in the throat.
So I asked him, like, what makes you keep coming back? And he was just like, I allow him to be his authentic self. And I've had a lot of guys say that to me. And I know when my brother, y'all know Mr. Sean Clark, was on here, he said something similar about men and women. We were talking, I don't remember the topic of that conversation, but it was that. And I think that's what makes me good in a relationship. I do want somebody to be their authentic self. If you are a nerd, be a nerd, okay? If you like rock music, love it. If you like anime, love it. If you like the theater, love it. If you are, and it's gonna go low, so y'all 18 older, we sipping. If you are a dom, be it, admit it, own it. If you are a sub man, own it. If you are the type of man into feathers and leather and all of that, own it. I just want somebody to bring their authentic self. I don't necessarily have to be down with the get downs and all of the get downs. I don't watch anime. I don't do it. But if that's your thing, I want you to be you. And that's for anybody. I'm really not here to judge. I think that's what makes me a good woman in a relationship. I really do provide a safe space. And that's not me saying that out of my own ego. That's something that men have said to me, even people that we stopped talking or how we maybe ended wasn't great. The reason a lot of people and I can still be friends to this day, I believe, is because I do invite people to be their authentic selves, and I do try to create a safe space where you can be you, even if I don't think we're compatible. You know, okay, so you want a little pegging, I can't do that for you, but I support you getting that somewhere.
Okay.
Getting that somewhere else. You know,
do you, homie? Do you, homie?
You know, I'm not gonna judge you. I don't like Miss.
Oh, I'm gonna judge you, but you can still do it.
Like my sister has said, I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. So who am I to?
I'm still gonna pass judgment and then say you do what you do because I don't have no heaven or hell to put you in. But that's
why I say whatever it may be, I think that's what makes me a good woman. So I'll say that for the women. So, I'm gonna talk about the men in a second, but I want to stick on the women. So, I'm gonna pass it to my co-interviewer interviewee. What makes a good woman to you then? Like, what is it about the young lady that you are with, Mr. Proper, that makes her that you were like, oh, that's a good woman?
Much like you said, it's the ability to be my authentic self. She's totally accepting of who I am. What I am surrounded in nerddom. Like I got everything. I literally have Raphael sitting back here. Like I'm one of the hugest nerds in the world. But not just that. We've had time to build up a relationship without it being a relationship. We built up a friendship first, which usually doesn't always happen. But in my opinion, now it's best to build up that friendship first. And she's seen me, and y'all know me personally, so you've seen my Facebook posts of the toxic, damn near red pill Trey Proper of years past. She's seen all that. She's seen that, and she's like, oh, that ain't really you. I know who you are. Also, she's just been completely. She's been such a big puzzle piece that's been missing. I hate to say, I had a hole in my heart and I was missing her, and that she hit. But fuck, that's what happened. It was like, yo, you have been a compliment to every single thing that I have going on, and I love that. Not saying that just to her value is the only thing I need, but she's understanding, she's caring, she's loving, she's nurturing. She is a feminine. She's a true woman, and it's like I have been through so many pseudo relationships where it was all surface level, where it was all just, either sex. I've literally had a woman look me in my eyes, say, I love your dick, I just don't love you. I've had those situations. And before we even got to the physicality, it was like, I genuinely give a fuck about who you are as a whole. She gestured to the entirety of me. And it was like, I'm clutching my pearls. Yes.
I mean,
I can
I've
breathe.
been told that I would clutch my pearls too, because at that point it's like, well, damn.
Oh yeah. I've been through some trash relationships.
I mean, I appreciate the honesty, but you really didn't have to be so honest. Like,
well, I mean, hey, like, and I'm not even not bragging about myself. I handle my business, but that's all. I have been in a lot of just physical relationships where it's just, it's winter and I'm a big boy and she like to be warm and worn out. I've been in those situations, and that was all it was.
Be warm too.
And I can't speak for my skinny brothers out there. I just know that when the wintertime came, when I was single, it was my phone started popping off. And yeah, the wintertime, best time. I get to wear my sweaters, I get to wear my long sleeves, I get to wear my big pea coat, and we going out, baby. Let's go sledding. Oh, let's do it. So, but that was the past. But she saw me. She saw me. She liked me. She wanted me. And she's supportive of all my ventures. She's uplifting and motivational to everything that I want to do. So I think that those aspects women should strive to have in their relationships. I don't say give it to everybody. Don't give everybody your whole, your everything if they're not worthy of. I definitely still had to earn her trust and her understanding, and for her to open up to me like I opened up to her. And we just fit. So Lord willing, it continues, but I think every woman should strive to do that.
Okay. So all y'all out here hollering, y'all can't go to Outback for y'all first dates. Y'all don't
look. Hold up. Wait, no. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Put my red pill hat on for a second.
I guess I'm putting all the words in his mouth.
No. You better take your first date is to get to know somebody. Don't come up in and talking about you better take me out to Roof Chris, and that's the low end of things. You ain't getting no Salt Bay on first date. I don't know you. I don't owe you anything.
No,
Take my
you
red pill hat
man.
off.
That's not a red
Whatever
pill
you
hat,
want.
just common damn sense, but
That's no
Yeah,
such
well,
thing. I keep trying to tell people that.
we a
Ain't no
different
such thing.
we a different
Ain't no.
type.
So, okay.
So I guess okay. So that was for the women. So let me say what I think makes a good man. First of all, he's at least 6 years younger than me. No, I'm just playing.
Wait.
I'm not.
All good men gotta be 6 years younger than you.
You gonna list off the 3 6s, 6 foot, 6 feet, 6 years younger, at least 6. Like come on now.
No, I'll say this. And again, as you said earlier, what's considered a good man or woman or opposite gender or whatever you're going for. So as a woman, what I consider a good man may not be somebody else. What I consider a good man is someone who is going to give me what I give them. Right?
Reciprocity.
Right, but I feel like so I know what I bring to the table, that proverbial table, y'all. I know what I bring to it. So I am going to allow you a safe space. I am going to allow you to be your authentic self, and I need somebody to allow me to do that as well. I think for me, a good man is going to allow me to live into my quote unquote femininity. And femininity is a broad range of spectrum. It means many, many things to many, many different people. But for me, that means allowing me to be softer. I hear a lot of men talk about women aren't feminine, y'all too masculine. But these same men will then at some point have told a woman, oh, you need to man up. You can't have it all these types of ways. So for me, I want to me, a quality man will allow me to be my authentic self, all of that. That means when I'm crazy, that means when I'm sexy, that means when I'm cool. When I got my TLC happening, okay, I need you to be there for all of it. I need you to embrace all of the Siobhan Camille, because she come in different facets, different times. I'm a true Cancer, man. So if you can't deal with the water and the waves, I can't help you. If you can't deal with the tough shell, but I'm squishy, I'm mushy, y'all. So I gotta have the pinches up. It's not personal. I just To me, a good man will be able to get through all of that, get through the high fence and the big defenses that are there, the trust issues, the daddy, get through the layers.
The snap. I love you. Snap. But I love you though. I'm pinching you, but I love you.
But I love you, and and be here. But I will say to that point though, I think to me, a good man is that. I think a good man gives that same safe space, right? Like I probably should have let Trey go first and say what a good man was, since he is a man. But to me, a good man for me is going to allow me what I give. And if I'm giving you a safe space to be your authentic self, then you will allow me the same. Because there are often times as a woman that I know I have been judged or looked at differently when I start getting emotional. As much as I've heard men say, oh, women so emotional. Can y'all just be logical? And I come at it like that, then it's a problem. But then if I come on my emotional side because I'm having an emotional day, it's why you so emotional? Someone that's going to allow me, as I said, to be me. That's a good partner. That's a good person. That's a good man. A good man is going to give you the space to be who you are truly and honestly, and help you grow. That's the other thing. With me, I want to grow. Daggone it. Like I'm ambitious. I'm an ambitious bitch. And so I need somebody that's going to push me, and when I don't want to, or that's going to be like, what you need? Oh, you doing this for the podcast? I just bought you 3 wines. Here you go. You good for the month. Whatever. And it doesn't have to be all monetary. I'm just saying that as an example. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Just whatever it is, like, damn, I need to go to the gym. My shoes are janked up. Oh, I guess I can't go to the gym. Nope, because I just bought you new tennis shoes. Put them on and get to the gym. Okay. Even if it's a reluctance, like sometimes you need that push. And so to me, that man is going to accept you and encourage you to be better.
Okay.
I'll tack on to that because it's something. So my son, little Trey Proper, he's 16 now. So he is my damn height now, which is blowing my mind. Anyway, he's going through that phase of dad. So of course, I'm giving him you're 16, you don't need to worry about that. You need to worry about school. You need to worry about wrestling. You need to worry about that. Girls are going to be there literally forever. Chill out. But I've also been in the process for years. I've been not just because he's 16, but for years I've been in the process of teaching him and cultivating him into what I deem to be a good man. And part of that is I've been telling him to be a friend, first. Like you just being a friend. Yeah, you don't have to be. Okay, so I got many hats that I used to wear. I got to put on my fuckboy hat for a second. One of the best ways to achieve that goal as a young man is to just be a friend and not be in a relationship. You will be surprised how many times they are willing to pursue you as a friend with benefits. That shouldn't be your goal, but that can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, son, but if she know you was a cool dude back in high school and she see you in college, y'all go to the same school and she knows she can trust you, she may be more open to doing those types of things if that's where you're going. But don't take advantage, don't abuse, don't do any of that. Understanding your role and knowing how to play it and also being open and honest with what your situation is. You don't say, no, we just buddies. No, you actually explain that situation. That's part of the communication part of it. Like I've been telling my son that. But also in preparation, partly of what you were saying, it is somewhat monetary because you got to be prepared for things. You got to prepare yourself. Not saying you have to pay for everything out the pocket, but you got to put yourself in a position where you have the ability to provide certain monetary things. Get your grades straight, get everything else so you can go to school, or you can go to the military, or you can go to a trade school, and you can build your home so that if you have somebody you want to be in a relationship with, you can bring them into your nest that's already established. That's winning 90% of the battle, boy. So those are the things that I've been teaching my kid, as far as being a good man. So what else? Oh, also, once you're in a relationship with somebody, and this works for both sexes, it doesn't matter. I have taken on I can't show y'all because I'll be giving away too much. On my iPad and on my phone, I have the list of my girlfriend. This is the list where everything that we've done from our boo loving conversations, pillow talking, caking it up, cupcaking, whatever you want to call it. I have notated digitally the things she likes, her favorite wine, her favorite food, her favorite restaurant, things that she wants to do, her aspirations, her goals. The digital list is so long, and it's forever changing, and it's something that can't be deleted. So if you really have intention for somebody, to be with somebody, to be genuine with that person, and of course, dating for a purpose, that is your cheat sheet. I read that thing every day. Every day. When she tells me she's had a hard day of work and I'm coming to go see her, I know that, 99 Crime Snoop Dogg is her favorite wine right now.
Oh, God.
It is. That's what she likes. So I know it might not be y'all taste or whatever, but that's her favorite. So I know if I show up with 2 bottles, I'm getting points. I'm getting points in the good boyfriend column. So I'll show up with a brown bag and just be like, hey, I heard you had a bad day. Like that's just on my list of things. I know the type of candy she likes. I know the type of candy her kids like. Like I know their sizes, their shoe sizes, her bra size if I want to get. And that's for me. If I want to get her a nice little teddy that I want to see her in, it's on the list. So that's, to me, those are aspects of a good man, of a good partner, in my opinion.
Been detail orientated. Now let me tell y'all what I am. I am trash. Okay. I am not a good woman. I am not a good person. I don't like people. Fuck them kids.
After 10 years, goddamn.
I'm just like, oh no, that includes the one that came out of me too. Like, no exceptions whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am selfish. I don't want to think about nobody. You know, bump your nails. I need a spa day. I'm gonna take you to the goddamn practice. I am trash. Okay,
Sagittarius.
That's I quit. You know, and that's where I'm at. But so no, I'm not a good person. So I can't give you any advice on what a good man or woman looks like. So don't ask. I'm seriously
So go
kidding,
ahead
but
and
I'm
break out
I'm
your
playing,
phone
but
and start making a list for your mans. I'm just saying.
a list.
Just make a list for them. Just start taking stuff down and just
I
start
got a
implementing.
list.
Oh, okay.
Get
All
out
right.
my face. That's my
Oh
list.
shit. Oh shit.
That's my list. That
Um,
my list is, you know what? Let me communicate this to you. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. That's open and honest communication. Oh, I am a good person. See, there you go.
so question though, does he so you've been in this for years. So he's aware of this. He knows how you work. So he probably doesn't even need to know. He doesn't need you to verbalize it. He knows he picks and chooses when the strike, so to speak, correct?
Yes, and it's always at the wrong goddamn time.
Oh, and then that's where you need to communicate that
No,
you need
I
to
don't need
try
to
this
communicate
again.
that shit because they already know he's stupid. Like I'm.
It's so to the left of what was said last week, y'all, about I want to get better and be in a better place. And my goal, we see our goals. You see our goals switch, y'all.
In a week.
Damn.
No, but y'all know. Okay, I mean, we have whatever. Um, no, I think all of what both of you touched on, to me, it also says stability. I think in order to be, in all honesty, to be a good person, and for that to translate into a relationship, stability has to be a key part in that. Because when you are stable, I'm not even talking about just financially, mentally, and that can be a challenge because I might y'all just see me have my whole thing. I'm not stable all the time.
Preaching to the choir.
You know what I'm saying? But to have a foundation and your foundation to be stability, it then creates the door, the gateway. It lays the groundwork for the loyalty. It lays the groundwork for the communication. It lays the groundwork for the trust, for the vulnerability. But so you have to be that person. You have to be stable in some sense of the word. Now, I think when we are choosing our partners and looking at who we are choosing to be our partner and asking ourselves, is this person a good person? Is this a good man? Is this a good woman? We are ultimately looking for that stability because without a stable foundation, y'all gonna fall, crumble to the ground and in between the cracks. And when the volcano blow up, the lava gonna get you and you're gonna be ash. Just like that. So I was watching Volcano earlier, so it was but that's what's going to happen. It's going to be extremely hard, and life is already hard enough. Managing feelings and emotions of your own and then incorporating someone else's is hard enough. And I ain't gonna lie, some people can trick you. Some people can trick you into thinking, oh, I'm a good man, I'm a good woman, or X, Y, and Z. So with that being said, y'all tell us, was the time y'all was tricked? I want the tea. And how did you handle it, more importantly?
Yeah, I guess I gotta go first. I have been I don't like incriminating people, so I ain't gonna say no names, nothing like that. But I've been tricked on at least two occasions where I was led to believe that somebody was actually in love with me, so on and so forth. They were gonna show up and show out and be that whole piece that I was missing that I hate to mention. And they would sit there in that hole for a little bit and fill out the space, but eventually they roll on about their business. They would put on, what they say when you first start dealing with somebody, even later on when you deal with somebody, the mask comes off. Mm-hmm. The representative retires. You get to see the real who they are. And that person and you may not be your representative, because we all have representatives, may not click. They may not fit. And on two occasions, I've definitely had that where it started out as a physical relationship, pseudo relationship, and turns out, oh, she wants to be for the streets. It's the best way I can put it. She want to be out there. I'm trying to turn her whole to a housewife. And you know, didn't work out because I'm not about that life. I date for a purpose. I tell every woman that I've dealt with that I have intention for you. I'm courting you. I want to be with you. It's not a just, I'm not, if I ain't an ugly dude. I'm actually pretty
That's
good
why
looking.
I ain't
So,
ugly. I might not be the best, but I ain't
like,
ugly.
yeah, and there's always a fat boy season. So I don't need to chase after you. I'm doing this because I want to. You can go or you can stay, whatever. That's what you're gonna do. I don't care. But don't tell me you want to stay in this vicinity, in this environment, in this relationship, and you really don't want to. Be honest with me. We could be friends after that. We could be cool after that. We might could still kick it after that. But I'll handle things differently with you from then on. But I've had those situations, and it's never easy because people's representatives are so good at hiding who they really are.
Mm-hmm. Susie.
You know
Your
what?
turn, tag out.
I've never I will say truthfully, and I can honestly and truthfully say this, I've never been tricked. I've never every dude that I have found myself in a relationship with um has been genuine. And I think part of that goes to what Trey said earlier. We friends. Most of the dudes I've dealt with we were friends first. It's one of the things that makes dating me, and I say this based on conversations that I had with the man on the couch, formerly, the boo friend, and then the boy him. Especially we were friends. I mean, he and I've been friends since 2014. We didn't get in a relationship until 2021. Like, we've been friends. So he knew a lot of the stuff about me, my exes, and all of the things. And so with that, one of the things I think that he said that makes date me hard was most of my male friends did a lot for me. And I was very lucky and fortunate growing up ironically as the ugly friend, as the ugly girl, because guys weren't really interested in that kind of level. I was the girl that guys talked to like one of the guys, which it's got pros and cons to it, y'all. But I was friend zoned. Like, this is why when I hear dudes complain about the friend zone, I'll be ready to punch them in the throat because I'm like, y'all do that to chicks too. Please understand.
Yeah, we do.
Warning,
Yeah,
trigger warning, trigger warning.
Please understand that y'all do that to girls too, because I lived my life in that friend zone, y'all. And I was the girl. Siobhan, you a girl, right? Yeah, I am. Because I got a problem with my girlfriend. Or you a girl, right? Do girls like this? Do I? That was me for a long time. Like, into adulthood, y'all. Into adulthood was
you a girl, right?
Please tell me there's some New York niggas, because that's what this shit sounds like. Hey, yo, shorty, I'm just saying, yo, yeah, hey.
It's one of the things you got to self, like, let me check.
But it's one of those things where, like, yo, when dudes, yes, it's a New York thing. When New York dudes look at you as one of the guys, they don't see it's irrelevant. You're like, I mean, I see it, but you can literally stand in front of the lake and they be like, that's nice. Can you move? Like, no register. If y'all, I'm not saying every girl, I'm saying if y'all are really like friends, like they hold you on certain level.
No, because there are I've had, and I do have female friends that I do not find attractive. They are banging, they are bad. I don't find them attractive.
Right.
Point blank and simple. You just in the friend zone. Like, it is what it is.
You in the friends. See what I'm saying? So
I'm the type that I'm going to communicate that. Like, but that's only if an intent is made or an approach is made.
I never made an intent. I'm mentioning that for this purpose. Yeah. I'm mentioning that to say why I've never been tricked. Because most of the guys I've dealt with, we were friends first. And so because we were friends.
Oh shit, you are a girl. Come here, baby. Let me holler at you real quick.
I'm like, all the stuff I heard, right? Like, there were no masks. You see what I'm saying? Like, because of that, there were no masks. Now, that's one. The other part of that is, as I said earlier, I am sensitive. I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my shit. So, like, I am very much that person that is like, whoa, like, y'all seen him on the phone on here before. My best friend Ariane, Cody, whatever you want to call him. We had a conversation in college about me once, and he was like, "Yo, dealing with you like." You levels like there's rabid pit bulls, and then once you get past the pit bulls, where there's an electric fence, and then once you get past the electric fence, oh, there's Rottweilers, and then once you get past the Rottweilers, it's a moat. You think that's the one moat? It's piranhas in that moat, and then once you get past the piranhas, it's the portcullis, but the portcullis is guarded by some big niggas, and you don't know what you do, so you gotta get through here.
I'm out.
And the thing about, truthfully, that is me, and the dudes that I found myself in relationships with didn't run. And I'm not saying that dealing with them was a picnic either, because a lot of dudes I deal with, they got their own 15 levels of Zelda to get through. But it's one of those, how much effort. And because most dudes I put through effort, if you get through all these levels and you get to the end, which is why a lot of my guys are still my friends. And so people be like, yeah, I mean, Vaughn, you cool. Like, we still gonna be friends. Even if somebody's like, yo, I tapped out at level 12 and it's like 45 levels. I tapped out at 12, but you still cool, so we can still be friends. Right. I haven't had a trickery. I've had disappointment. You know, I think there was a guy I was talking to, also, y'all, this on. There was a guy I was talking to for like 3 weeks, and the day before we were supposed to meet, he ghosted. So I was like, okay. Disappointment, but I'm not looking at it like a trick of
I wouldn't consider that a trick.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? So I've been fortunate to not be tricked. Part of what I will say I think has kept me is self-awareness and boundaries. And I'm not moving. Like if me dealing with me is too much, then it's just gonna be too much. And then you're just not gonna do it for me. I'm not gonna adjust. I'm not gonna ask you to adjust. And that's what it's gonna be. But what I want to say to what you were saying earlier about the person that you're with being healed, essentially, is me and the man on the couch, he's online, I'm online, we compare notes. So I know what's going on a lot of what the dudes are seeing from ladies out here. And let me tell y'all, it's a lot of what I see from some dudes out here. And here's what I will say. Before you go out here dating and looking, is he a good man? I don't think he a good man. Yo, is she a good woman? I don't know if she a good woman. Are you? Are you? Before you out here looking for him, her, everybody else, are you a good man or woman? Like, legit.
Hell no. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with your kids. I don't care about your mama. No, I am trash.
But I'm saying, and if that's cool, then if that's who these people are, then don't be looking, because you have a lot of bitter, unhealed, emotionally scarred, traumatized, damaged people out here who are looking for their save me's, or they're looking for another excuse to be, oh, you just another dude. Oh, you just another chick. You another one of them. Oh, you one of them can't take you to Applebee's girls. Oh, you one of them dudes with 3 kids that don't take care of him. No, actually, his kids live with him. No, actually, she's cool to go to wherever you want to go, but you haven't really made up your mind if you want to deal with it. Like, before you start out here looking, and this is really truly my last point, before you go worrying about if somebody else is a good man or a good woman, are you?
No.
So I'll say this to kind of piggyback on that. And going back to originally the whole point of this, transparency. Transparency should be a requirement in every relationship, every aspect of your life, if you can obtain it. If you are in the process, if you know what the hell, first off, figure out what the hell you want. If you just trying to fuck, if you just trying to have a buddy,
that's one.
Say that. Say
and
that.
Who you are. Don't be out here asking for stuff you can't do.
Like, I look short and
need
don't
an
be
emotional,
mad.
Mature man. What?
No, you just need some dick on the Saturday night and shut the fuck up. That's really what it is. But like, if you male or female, man or woman, whatever you choose to be or whatever you are, if you are honest and upfront, yes, you're going to eliminate a lot of people, but that also eliminates you a lot of potential heartbreak and being tricked and being led on and being found in the friend zone or having to put somebody in the friend zone. If you are flat out and honest about everything with everybody, eventually somebody's gonna link up with them. Like, okay, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with just being a buddy.
I don't clean.
Shorty, I'm a 5-star chef. You good? Come on, let's do this. And guess what? You are also a Tuesday. So that means on Tuesday is your date. Don't come over here on Thursday. Be that blatant, be that honest, be that upfront with it. Like they will actually thank you. I've been that guy, putting the fuckboy hat back on. I've been that guy where it's like, look, you are on the roster. And that's if you're cool with that, cool. If not, cool. You want to still be friends? Cool. If not, cool. About 8 times out of 10 that I don't feel comfortable with this, we'll come back and just be friends. And then later on, I just don't understand how is it Willie? You're welcome to find out. And then they find out. And now your ass is on the roster. Your date starts Thursdays, like I told you. Be transparent and honest with people. That's all you got to do. It sounds harsh. It sounds bad. It sounds like it's the easiest way.
It is easy. However, you get some people who see that as a challenge.
No, take the hat off. I'm done. I'm out of there. No, leave it alone.
This is why I say I'm not a good person. Because I have been on both sides of that. Oh, you want to be with me? I'm going to make it. Girl, there's dumb shit I haven't done in my life. But I did it. Own it. Also, I've seen it and been like, but no, you're not. To the point where the man almost got his butt beat. Siobhan had to talk the real one off the ledge. Oh, my man came to my birthday party introducing himself as damn near my husband. I ain't had never ever hold this man's hand.
I'm still scarred by that. Can we not bring that up? Trey, that was a hard night for me, okay? Because she was passed out drunk within like 30 minutes. I had to deal with the
that wasn't the night that I met you, was it?
No.
Oh, okay. That was like after. Okay, all right, cool.
This was a club. This was at a club. This was
all right. Cool.
Yeah. No, this was way before that.
Okay, I was about to say like, I missed the fight. What?
No. Or was it after? I think this was way after that.
No, this was before I met Trey. I'm pretty sure. This was the second year I moved to Maryland, so this was like 14.
Gentlemen, 14. Know your role and shut your mouth.
That is the
saying. Like if you have a role, play it. If you have a role, play it.
If you can't identify your role, just keep doing what you're doing till you
or be a big boy. Be a big boy. Put your balls on the table and ask what the hell you are. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with be like, so what are we doing here? Or what are your intentions? Or what do you like? Or what do you want to happen? Be honest with yourself.
That's part of being a good man. Being able to like ask the question. Have the tough conversations, y'all. Link put that up here too. That was not one of my favorite episodes, but it wasn't. I was so irritated on that episode. But I'm gonna put it up here. Y'all can go back and watch it. But having those tough conversations, that is part of being a good man or woman in a relationship. I've been married for 10 years, nigga. If you don't learn how to have tough conversations, you're not going to be able to be in any type of relationship, friendship, stewardship, like nothing. So it's best to learn how to have those tough conversations in most situations and understand no, it ain't always gonna go in your favor. But at least you know.
And you can move after that.
And that's always been my thing. I don't never want nobody to say I ain't tell you. I told you. If you don't listen, that's on you. But at least I told you. So
now, if you lie to me after I've established, that's when we got a problem. After we've established what things are, you're being distrustful. You're being fake. You're being fake, and also you're being a coward, man, woman, whatever. You're being a coward, and you're not being honest with who you are and how you want things to go. Don't be a bitch. It's just that simple. That fits for man or woman. Don't be a bitch. That's how I feel about it.
He said it. Kill shot. Boom. Ain't gonna be no bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying those wasn't my words. Those was his words. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, amen. You know, like, yeah.
Don't at me.
That's what he's saying. So, any last words before we go on some more tangents?
I was actually going to ask y'all what advice would you give the ladies to becoming, to becoming a good one? What other advice would you give them? And for me, for the guys, I was leading into saying the whole transparency and being upfront and honest, and don't be scared of losing out. That's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us males out here, a lot of us guys out here, we want to be greedy. We want to be so greedy, and we want to have you can't fuck everybody. You can't have everybody as a notch in your belt. It's not healthy. It's not safe. And there are some big brothers out there who will break your fucking neck. So be careful, be honest, be upfront about it. Oh yeah, you fuck with my sisters or my daughters, because Trey Proper got daughters now. So yeah, I will. I'm not going to say that on YouTube and whatever platforms you guys have.
But you might not be no more. You're gonna be missed.
I go to jail. I go to jail for mine. I go to jail for mine. If you have an allergy to oxygen, I'm going to cure it for you. That's what I'm going to do. So but just be honest, people. I'm not gonna threaten nobody else. Be honest, be upfront and honest. Tell them the truth.
You know what I'm saying? We just telling people like the truth and stuff. We being honest. It's not a threat. If you don't do nothing, it ain't a threat. It's a conversation. But
so what suggestions would you have for the ladies?
For a young lady or grown woman, mature woman that feels like they're trash, like myself, do everything opposite of what I said. Care about those kids, feed them, take them to school, attend parent-teacher conferences, cook for your man, serve your man, do it with a smile. Okay, let me stop. No, but seriously, if you are looking to be a good woman, I would say the first thing I would say is identify what that looks like to you, because my definition of a good man may not be yours. The characters and qualities and the characteristics and qualities that I look for in a good man may not be the same thing. Like, I like an asshole. I think a good man is an asshole. My daddy is an asshole. My husband's clearly an asshole. My sons are assholes. And a lot of being around a lot of assholes, definitely I see different sides of assholeness. Being an asshole, sometimes a lot of people look at it as a negative thing. Oh, it's hard. They hard. They this. It's not that. That's actually a defense. You know, it's, oh, I'm protected. Oh, you can't run anything past me. You know, it's a guard there. It's a level of protection there, but also there is a softness there, because that means I have been, or that means that person has some type of vulnerability in me, and they'll protect me. So not all assholeness is a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. But some women may not want that, or they don't want it to show up in that way. So we may not look at it the same way. So I would say, one, evaluate and see what you consider a good person is, because it may not match the same person. Once you've identified that, be that. Be that. Whatever faith you believe in, go by that. Y'all know I'm a Christian woman. So those best practices, you know, the being a giver, I look at that. Being a giver, like, if that's what you consider a good person, be that person. Just identify it, and then you be it, and then, as the world says, let the universe bring it to you. And also sharpen your sense of discernment. That makes you a good person. To be able to say, nope, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. Nope, I'm not gonna do this. Nope, this is my boundary. Nope, This is what I'm looking at. I am going to do. Oh, what I'm going to do this. Being able to have that discernment or what you are going to do, what you aren't going to do, what you will accept, what you won't accept, will help you to identify yourself as a good woman and help you to identify those characteristics and what you may consider a good man to be. So that's what I got. And stop hating on assholes.
I think a good woman, if you are looking to be a good woman or a good person, but if you're looking to be a good woman, then you have to, first and foremost, you have to be self-aware. You have to be self-aware because that will let you know what you need to heal if you do want to heal it. If you don't want to heal it, there may be some things about you that everybody else finds a problem with, but you like, I like it. And you stand 10 toes
Like
down.
being an asshole.
Like, listen, I'm not an easy person to love or get along with. And guess who loves that? Me. Because guess what that has saved me? Trickery and bullshit. So I'm not going to apologize for that. And I still consider myself a good woman. As hard as I may be, as thick as my shell may be, as up as my pinchers may be, as many rabid pit bulls, Rottweilers, electric fences, moats, piranhas, and everything else that I may have before you get over here. I don't consider that a bad thing. If you don't want to go through the 45 levels of Zelda, ain't nobody telling you. But I'm telling you that if you want to get to the end of this game, that's what it's gonna take. Okay. That's not I'm not even a gamer, but listen, everybody don't like the same type of games. I love Mortal Kombat. Okay. Somebody might think it's too violent and they want Donkey Kong or they want Mario, not realizing that he punching Yoshi in the back of the head to make thumbs stick out. So
Donkey Kong got anger issues.
I mean, I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is like, like she said, what is it you're looking for? But for me, be self-aware so that you know what you want to do. Be transparent. And that's for anybody. But I feel like for any women and to the ladies specifically, I will say, do not be afraid to be alone. Because too many bad decisions and too much self-sacrifice. I'm not saying don't sacrifice or compromise for your relationship. Now, like 2-3 years ago, we had that conversation. We may need to bring it back. But there's a difference between being like,
there for that one.
Yo, I want to sacrifice or I'm gonna compromise on this for the relationship versus compromising yourself. And I think too many women compromise and sacrifice themselves just to say they have somebody. And then when John is gone, you done change yourself for John. That when Mike comes up, he like, nah, you change it for Mike. You don't even know who you are by the time Harry pops around, or by the time Luke is here, or any of these dudes, you don't even know who you are. So you have to have self-awareness. You have to have transparency, and you have to have accountability. And that's for anybody, but since we're talking to women, you got to have some type of accountability to maintain that and set boundaries and not be afraid to be who you are.
So okay, how go ahead.
I got one last thing.
So do I.
Last thing. As far as being a good woman, set a goal. A good woman is driven. What drives you? Set a goal. Head to that goal. I think it's important that as we focus on being good women or good men, like I said, once we identify what that looks like, execution. Like, let me execute this. Set that goal and lean into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just truly lean into it. That'll help you. That'll help you stay focused. It goes also back to that sense of discernment. When goals are set, don't just be out here all willy-nilly and free-minded. Like, have something to have a good person has a focus of something. If your focus is dating, fine. Have a goal. Do it intentionally. If your focus is your career, fine. Have that goal. Do it intentionally. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, if your goal is just to simply be a good person, kindness. Take it one step at a time. Oh, a good person is kind. Okay. Practice that. Set that goal to be the kindest person someone meets that week, that month, that day. So just set a goal. It'll help.
I like that. I like that. So my last thing, because I know we're trying to get out of here. Platonic relationships is not a bad word. Mm-hmm. You should evaluate your platonic relationships and you should search for individuals of the opposite sex that you can rely on genuinely, that you can go to with your problems without it being. So first caveat of that, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's bad. Rely on your opposite sex relationships for genuine friendship. It's not a problem. My roommate is literally a lady. Lily and Desu, follow on Twitch, shouting her out because I'm gonna make her watch this when it comes out. But anyway, yeah, we've been friends for about 10 years and ain't nothing ever happened, ain't nothing gonna happen. Her and my girl literally said, if we break up, she's coming with me. I'm like, I live with her. How the hell you anyway? But
it ain't gonna happen. Roommate. That's what happened.
Exactly. I'm losing a roommate. But evaluate your platonically. These two ladies here, two friends that I've known for years, and ain't shit ever happened. Like we just friends. So, and I value their opinions and I value their mindsets. And I'm pretty sure they might look at me like, oh, that nigga, he gonna say something crazy when come on the show. But they still value what I got to say. And then if they had a question that they wanted to ask me, I'm gonna answer them honestly. So it may take years to do so, but develop, evaluate, and rely on those relationships. And that goes for men and women, whatever have you. So that's all I got to say about it.
I'm gonna add on to that because a lot of my friendships, because I have to say this, because
I kind of knew you was gonna say something. Anyway.
But this is why. Because I feel like
it's called a setup.
We have to also, with platonic friendships, acknowledge that a platonic friendship could have once been romantic doesn't mean it is now.
Yeah. And that's why I stopped myself earlier.
But I'm saying that because it's crazy to me in this dating thing because there's so many dudes with children that I'm just supposed to accept you and the kid and that you and the baby mama have whatever, or the child's mother have whatever relationship that y'all have, and we not doing anything anymore. And there's clearly proof living that y'all have done something, had a whole relationship, depending on what it was. But then if I say, oh, I still live with my ex, but ain't nothing been going on for 6 months. Oh, I don't trust it. Whoa. You are literally telling me that you are at the mother of your children's house every other week. And this is every other week, or that y'all, I'm just here to get my kid and all. What I'm saying, the reason I'm bringing that up is a thing of trust. And to our earlier thing, trust has to be earned. I give you that. Vulnerability, and I'm a real transparent person. So transparency is going to be what's going to be. But I'm saying that because a lot of whatever, probably about half of my male friends and I have a history, okay? Have a physical history. We do not anymore. We do not anymore. And if we did, they were short-lived. And they may not, and when I say physical, I don't even necessarily mean 100% to the bedroom situation. It could have just been a hand job, right? Like some type of something. But I say that because when I was saying earlier that it's been difficult sometimes for me to have relationships because when dudes are like, oh, your friend, oh, well, he and I slept together like 2, 3, 4, 10 years ago. Oh, y'all got, well, y'all got to be doing something now. Why? And I don't assume that, and I'm going to be real. I'm going to be 100% honest. Because I know there's going to be somebody listening that's like, well, don't you do that to dudes? I personally, I cannot speak for other women. I personally do not. I'm not assuming that just because you and this woman slept together or have a kid together or whatever may be, kid or not, are still doing whatever. Because I'm an adult and I know that for me, there are people that are around me that we slept together for whatever reason we did. They had a loss in the family. They had a tragedy. I had a tragedy. We were both in emotionally vulnerable places and we banged each other. I had a bad night. They had a bad night. I had a good night. They had a good night. We happened to be whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. I'm mentioning that because I feel like people keep saying men and women cannot be platonic friends, and I disagree. And I also disagree that once romantic friends cannot be platonic friends later, because One, the same way that you could pull somebody out the friend zone and realize we're not compatible.
Mm-hmm.
Because you attempted a relationship. You could have
Yes.
one night stand or a week romp or whatever with somebody and be like, banging, we are not compatible. And never want to do it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have. We should not have. We friends now.
Shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
Sex happens sometimes.
Another bonus for the dudes. I'm sorry, but y'all put it on the table, sir. Have some confidence, sir. If you are in it and you are getting it, or you are in a position and you are about to get it, you can't be worried about everybody else. I don't give a fuck about your body count. I don't give a fuck about how many babies you got. I don't care. It's mine. It's mine. I'm in it. I'm getting it. It's I don't care who, unless that bomber showing up to my door, knocking on my damn door. We ain't got no problems. He gone? You done with that? Oh, that's your friend? Guess what? He ain't making you squirt, is he? Come on, dude. Put it on the table. Stop being a bitch about it. Come on. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm shutting up.
Again, we shot five. But I'm just my point is platonic friends can come in many forms at many different phases and stages over the relationship, which just means, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic. The relationship between two people. You know, y'all could have been banging in high school and y'all just friends now at 38. Y'all could have been getting it in at 29 and y'all are like, never again at 29 and a half. I mean, like, so it doesn't have to, y'all, I'm saying this for everybody. Like, sex is important, but it's not the utmost all that important. It's not. Not the past. I'm talking about the past. Whatever you doing.
Oh, okay. All right. I was saying,
what
like,
you were doing in the past,
kind of
what you were doing in the past. And sometimes you just leave the past to the past.
You gotta put your past behind you.
Put your past behind you. Whether they were in a relationship where it was sexless, or they were in a relationship where they were getting it, or they were friends who were banging, or they just friends who whatever. Get it together. Get it together. That's it.
Get it together.
Y'all niggas make me sick. If y'all are still complaining, about the ex and you getting it, bruh, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up.
I will say these dudes aren't getting it. It's just been in conversation.
No, this ain't about not just, your particular situation.
I got you. But I'm just saying in general. Don't even get to getting it. Some dudes don't even get to getting it because when the question comes, oh, who you chilling with? Oh, I'm hanging with my friend. Oh, did y'all ever sleep together? Yes, years ago.
You can't even ask those fucking questions at this point. You can ask certain questions to protect yourself, yes, but in general, it's none of your fucking business. Grow the fuck up. If you have intent on this person, go after that person. And you vet and you evaluate if they're going to be trustworthy, if you can trust this person. I'm not gonna chill with a girl it's 4:00 in the morning, she over homeboy house. Like, nah, shorty, that I'm respectively going to back out because that is intimate hours to me. That's anytime after fucking 1 a.m. It's like, what? You ain't home? The fuck? You over your homeboy house?
Open that late butt legs.
Yes, that's me personally. And I will walk away from that situation. Fuck, damn confidence. I've been in that situation where it's like, I'm on the other end of the phone and you didn't mean to call me. Oh shit. Like, nah, I don't need to deal with this. So no. Put your dick on the table. And if this is what you want, Jordy, this is what you're gonna get. I ain't worried about nobody else until you show me that I can no longer trust you. It's just that simple.
Amen. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna say cheers to that.
Have you broken a glass yet?
Not doing this.
I just want to be here once for this chat. I'm sorry. That's just my chaotic nature. My bad. I'm shutting up. Go ahead. Do your thing. Shut up.
First of all, I will never break a glass doing that. Thank you. Because I will not give Sharon or my husband or the man on the couch any more ammo to call me She-Hulk. Okay?
I'm waiting. I am waiting for that.
So I do that gently. Thank you. Okay. Now, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Before we get into the wine review, we'd like to thank our guests. It's not really a guest, y'all know. After you've been here a couple times, you're not really a guest. You're like
5 times,
an assistant visiting host.
Well, whenever y'all want me back, you just got to make a phone call, send me a text. I'm here.
Gotcha. And we like to thank you for always being open and available and for your wonderful advice and conversation. Y'all be sure to follow him on the Tick of the Talks.
Trey Proper everywhere.
So wait, did you tell us what you were drinking?
No.
Me?
Y'all.
Yeah. Oh, I've been. Josh, I thought I held it up. I'm drinking Coke and Johnny Walker Red. That's what I was drinking. So it was here. It's now here. So yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Y'all see me sweating. Y'all see me sweating in my house with the heat on.
Don't nobody see them with that blue light, y'all, a sexy background.
You know, I gotta represent
the 90s
for
video in the background. I feel like I gotta be she be doing. Take that. I'm getting some rain. You know, like back in the day, the sad videos with the blue light and the rain.
This is all chill. This is all chill. You know, laid back, relax. This is how I watch my wrestling when it's on. When I be chilling. This ain't nothing. Now when I turn the red light, shut up. Anyway,
we don't want to know about your red light special. We love you, but we don't want to know. Sissy, come on, let us know what you want to review is for your menage tour. I don't think
in the interest of
say after talking about a red light special. But okay, go ahead.
So in the interest of time, because you know y'all been our whiners, y'all been whining at us, and every time Trey Proper comes to couch, we are here all day. And since we got to do this at the wine out, I'm gonna just save my wine review and all that for the wine out coming up last Saturday in February, 3:00 YouTube.
Last February of the month. That's what she
meant. Last February of the month at 3:00.
It's February of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Last Saturday in the month of February, because I can't remember the date. I was gonna say the actual date.
I want that wine now, because that wine must be kicking her ass.
Last
24th. I tell y'all the ABV on it though.
Hey, what is it? Well, I need that horsepower.
13.5.
Okay.
13.5.
Oh yeah, so she meant the February and the last of February.
I think it's gonna be a leap year.
Also, y'all, I'm fasting. Like the truth is, also I'm fasting. I'm doing a 21 day fast.
So she's real good and drunk. Ain't shit in her stomach.
I haven't really had.
Really?
So she not shitting that just goes out the phone.
All right, guys, now's the time to slide in her DMs. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't have a DM to slide in at this point.
I'm about to say, wait.
Oh, shit.
But don't slide on social media because you might get me, and that's not good.
Don't do that.
I'm not a good person.
Do that. Keep trying in the DM so I can slide it to the husband. Slide in the DM. Because I'm act like it ain't for me.
Don't do that. I'm not a good person. And if I'm not a good person,
can I just watch? I just want to see what's going to happen. I just want to see it. Agent of Chaos. Let's go.
First of all, I'm ignorant. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna be honest.
Post that shit. Don't ignore it. Put it out
for me.
I will see it before she does, and I'm
Did you see the inbox? I'm like, no, girl. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna act like it wasn't for me. I'm gonna put that thing on.
Just tag me low in the comments after all the hashtags. Just tag me last, so I can see. So I can sit there like.
You know how many times this girl texts me, Michelle, did you see what we talking about? No, I ain't see that. Oh, that's way down there. Oh, yep.
Y'all just join us the 24th of February at 3-ish, and we'll do the review. All that.
Yeah, what she said. So
can I come to this one? I might see if she won't come out to this because she loves drinking wine too. So
yes.
Okay.
We can get her off that crime.
Oh shit. She gonna watch this. When is it? I'm gonna wait. But yeah, she gonna talk shit now. Oh, y'all don't like my wine? I did. I meant to tell y'all. So I do have wine here. I just ain't drinking because I'm saving it for special occasions. But no, this ain't it. That's something else. It's Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc. I gotta find the bottle. I went on a wine. So for her birthday last year, I took her to a vineyard trip. So I'm trying to plan a vineyard. You know, I'm gonna wait till we get off the show because this ain't for everybody. I'm trying to see my wine drinkers if y'all want to go on a group trip on a wine vineyard tour. We saw like 4 different vineyards in Virginia.
I'm about to say yes, absolutely. Just send us stuff.
It's like $200 a head, but
that's
it's worth it.
You ain't
got to drive, and your ass gonna be drunk. So
let me know in advance. That's it.
We'll do. We'll do.
It's happening.
So you gonna wrap
Shut
us
up,
up, Sissy, so we can go.
Okay, yes I am. Because I'm hot, y'all. I'm sweaty. My pits is discolored. It's hot in here. And I can't take off no clothes right now because I'm on camera. So
Please don't.
I know. I'm fat. I'm about to embarrass myself. Like, shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this wonderful, exciting episode of A Little Something They Never Do. Wine About. Be sure to join us each and every Wednesday for more laughs, more fun, and of course, more wines. Join us the last Saturday of every month at 3 p.m.ish right here on YouTube. If you want to follow us in the meantime to see what you're thinking, see what we're thinking and drinking during the course of the week, because we have our lives and we like alcohol in the form of wine, follow us on Instagram at ALSW2. Wait, ALS2WA. Ooh, see, that's what had happened. I don't know the ABV on this one. So again, it's ALS2WA on IG. And remember, as always,
There's nothing wrong with a little wine
or a lot. Clearly. Toodles, y'all. See y'all next week. Gangsta shots.